Well, hello, y'all. Yeah, hello to you too. How are y'all doing today? I haven't forgot about y'all. Been busy dealing with school and work as a crisis worker, and ran some errands this morning, and then I got down here about midday, and I started working on the greenhouse. I got the rest of the polycarbonate fasteners that I put in to secure those panels, those wood slats. I put those on the doors, on all the windows, including the back, up here on the top. So that way it secures those to keep them from blowing out in the wind, because those little clips they give us don't do a very good job. I also moved in an ICB crate. That's 275 gallons, based upon 2 gallons per square foot. That is on the low range. It should be anywhere up around 4 or 5, but you see how much room it takes up. And so I'm thinking if I need more, I'm going to use some 50-gallon buckets. I can use them maybe on the outside. Trash cans, I mean 50-gallon trash cans. So that way it doesn't take up all my walk space. And then I had these already, so I'm going to be utilizing those to put my starts on. I had some of those already for sprouting seeds out. They'll be using those too. Got this up here to put stuff on. I'll probably get some more of those shelves to go in here, over here, and over here. That way we'll have plenty of shelves. Plus we can use that area in the center. Well, that gives us quite a bit of room. I also use some HVAC tape back here, because kind of a little crack there. I might use some to go up in those areas too. We'll see. And there's a crack up in there. Just didn't fill it up right. And anyway, I think she's coming along pretty good. She's looking good. Just about done. Probably gonna buy some stuff tomorrow to start growing in here. We'll give it a shot. It's been in the 60s today. We're still not into spring full blown, but we're getting close. According to my calculations, we were supposed to be able to start planting starts March 6th. So I'm about a week ahead of schedule, maybe almost 2 weeks, which is good. That means I can start working on some other stuff. I did look online. There was an interesting article or post that somebody used ICB crates, but they dug a pit and put them in the ground. Now, had I thought about that in advance, I might have dug a pit and put them in there, because those things, they take up quite a bit of room. But the concept behind it is that during the day, those ICB crates, or you could use something like that over there, like a 50-gallon black drum or a 50-gallon brute black trash can, and you fill them up with water, and throughout the day, as the greenhouse starts to superheat and get really hot inside, or warmer than the outside ambient temperature, it absorbs the heat. And then at nighttime, when the sun is no longer shining, that heat sink, which is the big mass of water, slowly starts to release the heat into the surrounding atmosphere, and in effect keeping the greenhouse warm. So that's the idea behind it. We'll see how this works. I don't know, I've never had a greenhouse before. New to me. I also have a fan over there, an vent, and a solar panel if I want to use them. I haven't decided yet. Maybe something in the future. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I got some other ICB crates over here. We're going to probably be cutting those in half, maybe, And they may also eventually move into the greenhouse. We'll see. But they could be used for growing plants. They might be outside, kind of maybe as like a waterfall kind of system, to do some duck ponics or chicken ponics, because I do want to be able to get a pond going for the ducks, but I got to be able to clean the water because it gets really nasty. That's an old bathtub that I'm probably going to turn upside down, level it out, make a pit, and make it so that way it's another thing that the ducks can swim around in. I might make an above ground one with some pallet wood or something too. We'll see. But those are the next few projects probably coming up. I actually think the next project that needs to get done is I've got some signs that I can put on my fence, my gates. I got a welder to weld them on there with, and I also picked up some latches for the farm gates. So I'm probably going to work on those as well. But I think the very next project to make my rabbits happy is over here where these tires are. I got to get those tires moved. But right there in that spot, I was going to make a rabbit habitat using those pieces of pipe right there and that wire. And I got some T-posts that are over there. But I want to be able to do that so that the rabbits can get out of their little tiny pens and have their own private little Idaho. Look at that. Somebody's been laying eggs right there. Oh, and I found a bunch more eggs too. Underneath that pile on the other side, I'll take you over there. There is a whole entire stash of eggs. Now, I don't know that any of them are any good. I think they're duck eggs, and they might be some guinea fowl eggs. I'm not sure. But they're in here. Right back in there. If you look, you can see them. There, you can see some of those eggs right there. I don't know if you can see them. See that? I knew they'd been out here laying eggs, so got to get those picked up. Because this, since it's a burn pile, I need to be able to get in there and burn it here pretty soon. It's getting warm. Anyway, that's it. Taylor, the farmer, the recovering addict, the gay farmer, and I'm more than that. Those are just labels. Husband too. Dad too. I am checking out. I hope you all have a great day. Remember, regardless of what kind of recovery you're in, we do recover.